start off with foundation, and this one is the Rimmel London Matte Perfection Foundation for True Refresher Color, and this is the darkest one that they had. I mean, that's perfect. The darker, the better, in my opinion. So I'm just gonna take some of this, and what I do is I usually apply it to the back of my hand, like so, and then with a Sephora Pro Airbrush, I'm gonna start blending this into my skin. Oh yeah, this color is perfect. And you really want to make sure you have like a super thick layer of foundation so that nothing is showing. Like no pores, no wrinkles, none of that stuff. If you have pores, nobody wants to see them. I've told you that before, guys. Come on. Let's get with the program here. And I apologize if I'm not staring at the camera. I actually have a mirror in front of me because my camera does not have like a viewfinder thing, so. Oh, and also if your ears don't match, don't worry about it. Oh, and I didn't prime my face. I figured why bother? It's an extra step, right? Alright, now I'm gonna darken up a little bit, so I'm gonna do some contouring. And the bronzer I have is by the Body Shop, and this is in Deep Matte, I think is the shade name. So I'm just gonna darken my face even more. So this is what the product looks like. So I'm gonna take a lot on the brush, like. So yeah, I'm gonna find the hollows of my cheeks and start blending in. Perfect. I think it's getting a lot better. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Oops, don't fall. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that bone. Do you see that? Do you see that structure? Oh my goodness. Time for some blush. Now the blush that I have is by 100% 100% Pure Cosmetics in the color Cherry, and the brighter the better. So I'm gonna take my stippling brush, tap off any excess product, and apply that onto your cheekbones and bring it up to your temples. Yeah, that's a great color payoff. Perfect. Perfect. I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better flawless complexion than this. You can set your makeup if you want to, whatever. Extra step, I'm totally gonna skip it. Now it's time for the eyeshadow. Now the first thing to do is to break out your palette. The one that I have is by Pantone Universe. I have shown this on the camera before. I absolutely love it. I think it's amazing. Let's go for this gray color, and then we will blend that in with some blacks, some whites. And these colors have like the best color payoff. They are amazing. Yep, and I'm gonna define that outer corner and really bring it out to make sure that you can see the eye. And I'm gonna bring that color down as well. Oops. I'm gonna bring that color right here so that my eyes are more defined. Yeah, you really want to make sure you have that like as out as possible, guys. Like really bring it all the way to your ears if you need to. Because, I mean, if you're so far away from the judges, like, is anybody going to see you? No. Clearly, this is much more important. Let's do the other eye. Okay, great. Definitely make sure they match. It's kind of important. Now, I'm going to take another blending color, and this time I'm going to use a white and really define the arch of my eyebrow. That's super important. So just place it underneath, bring it down as well to blend the two colors together, and this will really help pull your eyebrows out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the same white color and use that as a highlighter on my cheeks. Just to bring those colors together and blend it in with the blush. Because you want to make sure they don't really have any harsh lines on the face. And this is going to sort of help alleviate that stress. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a bit of eyeliner, and I'm going to make sure that I create a nice big wing to sort of extend where my eyeshadows are going. So I'm just going to take a matte black, and I'm using this with just a eyeshadow. You can use gel or liquid, whatever floats your boat. Totally, totally good. And I'm going to pull that out as much as I can into the eyeshadow and blend everything together. Make sure you want to bring it down a little bit too, to define the waterline, or right underneath your lash line actually. Now you can clearly see that my eyes are super, super defined, but we're not stopping there. I'm actually going to add a little bit of black eyeliner to the waterline because it actually makes the eyes look smaller. I mean, we don't want them to be that big, so yeah. Why do that? And also what you can do is you can pull out the inner corner of the eye as well, just a little bit, like so. Here, bring it in, really kind of going for that, I don't know, it reminds me of like ancient Egypt look. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's great. There we go. Now, eyes are super defined. We really need to make sure that we do the eyebrows, and your eyebrows really need to extend like as far as your makeup goes. So I'm going to use a small shader, like a small sort of flat top brush. I'm using a matte brown color. Tap off any excess and start drawing those eyebrows. So you see my eyebrows are actually kind of short, so I'm going to extend them as much as I can. Well, pretty much up until the eyeshadow stops. There we go. Because that way you create a bigger eye, the illusion of your eye being bigger and wider. Perfect. Now do the same for the other eyebrow. Make sure they match. That is super important. And voila, the eyes are done. I mean, as you can tell, they're like super defined. They're pulled out. I have a nice strong eyebrow going on. My cheeks are blushing. They're also contoured, so you can see that maybe I look a little bit thinner like that. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish off with a little bit of lip color. lip color is very important. Now here I am using the MAC Brick Lip Pencil, and what you want to do is you want to outline your lips but don't fill them in, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. Sorry guys, I'm going to have to get a little bit closer to the mirror here. And this is like the darkest red that I could find. Now, lips are super outlined, and I didn't fill them in. As I told you, do not fill them in. You want to make sure that the lip liner shows through. I hope I wasn't saying eyeliner this whole time. That would have been crazy stupid. And I'm just going to fill in the rest of my lips with a little bit of gloss. Like that. I mean, the gloss is a different color, but like I said, you want to make sure that the lip liner really shows through. Like so. Okay, now lips are done. What I'm going to do now is follow up with some fake lashes and some glitter. Alright, now it's time for the fake lashes, and the ones I'm using are by Love and Beauty Fashion Lashes, and these don't even match like the size of my eye, but I'm not going to trim them, it's just a waste of time. Again, same process, apply the glue and apply the lash immediately. Perfect. Oh, also guys, if you have those lashes with like feathers sticking out on them, go for that, because that's like the prettiest thing I think I've ever seen on the floor. It was so beautiful, and like the feathers on her eyes really matched like the feathers on her dress, and it was just great. So classy, it was just beautiful. Alright, there we go, lashes are done, and as you can tell, like my eyes are popping. I mean, this is amazing. So I'm just gonna wait for the glue to dry a little bit, and I think I'm gonna just apply a little bit of glitter like along the outline of the cat eye. And I'm not blending them in with mascara, because I mean these stay, you know, the fake lashes are so visible, you don't even need to blend them in with your natural lashes. Totally not worth the time. I mean, if you're in a rush, this is the look to go for. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to apply a little bit of glitter to just sort of like, you know, help pull out my eye a little bit and make it, I don't know, maybe shinier and sparklier. Oops, where did all the glitters go? There they are. So I'm just going from the outer corner and pulling that all the way out like this. Can you see that? That's gorgeous. That is just beautiful. Do the same with the other eye. Pull that out as far as you can. There we go. That's done. Alright, now the last step is actually I'm going to use a little bit of the Victoria's Secret Bombshell Shimmering Hair and Body Spray and apply that to my face, so it kind of works as like a setting spray so that my makeup doesn't, you know, run down my face. Plus it also is going to give me like a lot of sparkle, so that way, you know, when the light hits me, like I'm going to be glowing. Like you're going to see me from way across the floor. Alright, shake that up, make sure the glitter is present and it's not all settled to the bottom, and just spray your face, okay? There we go. Dry that off. And voila! I hope the shimmer is reflected on camera. I mean, I can definitely see it in the mirror. I think it looks great. So that's the finished look. I hope you guys found this super, super helpful and very useful. Yeah, so gave you a lot of pointers, and I will see you in the next competition. Hopefully. Yeah, bye guys. Mwah. Love you. Alright, I seriously cannot even keep a straight face because this is what half the people look like on the floor. I kid you not. Even pros do this to their face. And I'm like, really? You're not a clown? Stop it. That is just inappropriate. Also, when it comes to earrings, very, very quickly, I'm actually being serious right now. I know a lot of people like to wear dangly earrings. Don't do that because they do get caught in your hair. I definitely recommend studs or sort of the clip-in earrings, so that way if by some chance you get hit or if somebody you know, kind of pulls on you in the wrong direction, if something happens, so that your earrings don't actually get ripped out, and instead they just sort of fall out and you're fine. They're, you know, it's like minimum amount of damage done. Another thing, when you do nails, I got a request to talk about nails for a few minutes, so I thought I should do that, but I can't even do that with this face on. Like, this is scaring me to death. Like, oh my god. I should probably move this mirror so that way I don't have to look at myself. Anyway, so when you are doing nails, I would not recommend going for fake nails. I have heard horrible horror stories about sort of fake nail getting caught and then it actually rips out your natural nail, and this hasn't happened to me, but I can imagine it is extremely painful. Also, it's, you know, if you want to be playful, it's nice to sort of match your nail color to your dress. Otherwise, just go with clean hands, maybe like a French manicure or something would be totally, totally appropriate, but I would stay away from like acrylic nails because those, I have to admit, they kind of scare me. Another thing that you can do, and that's one of my more favorite options, is to do gel nails. Gel nails are super great because the manicure lasts for a really, really long time, so that way even if you do your nails a few days before the competition, you have absolutely no worry about it chipping or you having to redo something. Gel is definitely a lot more expensive than just regular manicures or even regular nail polish. You can buy gel products and do it at home, which is much more price appropriate and will sort of last you longer than just like one gel manicure, since you can do it many, many times. So yes, that's like my favorite option. I would totally recommend it. Buy it in the color of your dress, or just go for like a nice French, you know, manicure with clean hands, either like a white nail polish or just a nude top coat. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had fun making it. I hope it was rather entertaining for you to see me do this to my face, because yeah, doing this on camera and, you know, for many, many people is a little bit scary. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you in another video. Bye.